Official statesman, politician, tributes pour in for Professor Kwesi Botchwey, who unfortunately passed away over the weekend. He was 78, very much known for his economic prowess in handling things in the Ghanaian economy. 2022 World Cup kicks off. Yes, Senegal played today, and the opening ceremony was beautiful. I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the seeing Morgan Freeman in all his largeness and stature, as the voice of God, and people know him for that, and then to see the Qatari young man who was playing up against him in the drama piece they did. That was just beautiful to watch. Talking about all of us as dreamers coming together and being together as one human race, living together in harmony. That was beautiful. I have been honest in fiscal reporting. This is Ken Ofori-Atta defending his stewardship. Use of Ghana card for voting, NIA EC system integration on course. All right, Professor Atefa is speaking there. And all attempts are being made at the moment to make sure that we can synchronize the system so that the Ghana card can be the sole valid, identification system for voting. Ghanaian Times: disaster looms at Anloga Anyanui as sandbar blocks channel and the community's livelihood in danger, town buried in sand, and another disappears. This is a very, very serious thing that we're talking about here, and seeing on the front page of the Ghanaian Times. Anloga Anyanui. It's important that our leaders, jump on this matter as quickly as possible and make sure that lives do not get lost. National Cathedral funds approved by Parliament. This is the Finance Minister speaking. And again, the story on Professor Kwesi Botchwey passes on at 78. Support Finance Minister on budget statement. Dr. Esibe Yeboah speaking there. All right. And that's it for the front page of the Ghanaian Times. We have the next paper is The Finder. And on the front page of The Finder, Black Stars players, technical team sign code of conduct to avoid Brazil debacle. Yes, I think that's a very important place to be. And I think which is something that we should sustain over the long haul, that we commit ourselves to living above, these the way we descended so low to the kind of thing that we saw in 2014 in Brazil. It shouldn't happen again. It will be a tragedy not to use Ghana card to vote in 2024. Professor Atefa speaking. Of course, they are working hard to synchronize the two systems so that they can actually do that. Ofori-Atta acquitted himself creditably, showing that he did not mismanage the economy. Republic Bank MD interacts with staff. All right, so those are the stories on the front page of the Finder newspaper. We have the Chronicle next, and on the front page of the Chronicle, we have, "We will ward off terrorists from mines." This says the National Security Minister. Ofori-Atta shoots down minority claim and insists Parliament approve payment for cathedral. We also have one here. Merikuduka calls for peace at Ahafo Mines. NLA reconnects with Mother Authority in Malta. And KOA admits, yes, I failed to pay all the 5% revenue to DACF. The scripture for today on the front page of the Chronicle says, John chapter 8, verse 45. Because I speak the truth, you do not believe me. I think I know where this one is coming from. Yeah, all right. And on the front page of the new Crusading guide, we have these headlines. Sacking Ofori-Atta risky. Dr. Esibe Yeboah speaking. NDC vetting committee clears Wanda Kuto to contest NEC membership race. We have Atronsu Apenkrom community mining launched, 3,000 jobs to be created. Citi also Municipal Hospital gets new accident and emergency unit. We will not worship Gomwa Ejumako Omanhene again, Pomazi chief declares. And Ofori-Atta paralyzes critics as finance minister soars at censure hearing. All right. And this one says here, Percy Hagan is not chief of Citi Krom. Okay. That is Alusuampenyin Kofi Owusu declaring. All right, that story there is on page 10 of the New Crusading Guide. We also have the Republic Press, and it says here on the front page of the Republic Press, I'll build a formidable NDC team for victory in 2024. This is coming from General Mosquito. The economic uncertainties affecting city strength, not fiscal factors, Ofori-Atta speaking. Botchwey is dead. Ofori-Atta begs again. And yes, those headlines there. WADA, Elapi, educate policymakers on impact of blockchain technology on Africa's economy. All right. Now let me go to the B&FT. The B&FT has these headlines. Deliberate data misreporting claims completely untrue. This is coming from the finance minister. Raw sugar imports skyrocket to 151 million US dollars as Commander Sugar Factory remains defunct. Now, this story is a bit bizarre because very recently, barely a month or a month and a half ago, we actually had, members of government postulate and posture themselves, saying that they had done what the previous government had not been able to do, and they had revived the factory, they had bought new equipment, they had replaced certain old equipment, and the factory was good to go. And a couple of months down the road, it's still silent. All things are silent at the factory. No sugar is being produced. I wonder when we're going to go past this challenge that we seem to be facing. Well, one more headline here. VCTF funded with 70 million US dollars since its establishment. It requires a minimum of 102 million US dollars to meet its mandate. Okay, so those are the headlines there on the front page of the B&FT. All right, super. Let's take a look at a couple of stories on the citinewsroom.com. Let me see if we can get that for you. Okay. Well, go to citinewsroom.com to check out your stories there. And citybusinessnews.com is where you can go to for your credible updates on business stories. It's time for us to go for some sports. Don't go anywhere.